Okay, guys. Hope this is working. Welcome to the cottage. If anybody joins in, let me know in the chat if the audio is working, if the picture is coming out, because I'm actually testing a new setup and actually testing the StreamYard as a broadcasting system for the first time here at the cottage. So let's see. Hope this works. And at least I tried, you know. Being old in the technological age ain't the easiest thing. But I'm hoping it works because I don't have any proof of if it's working or not. Let's see. But okay, why I wanted to do a live today at all was to test, show you guys the decks that I brought to the cottage and also, test how the gear and setup works. So I'm just checking. Yeah, at least for me it shows that the mic is working. But maybe I'll start with the decks and let's see if anybody pops in to the chat if it works, because I have here the StreamYard chat that should be showing me the comments. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to open the YouTube at some point and see if there are any comments. Sorry for being old. But the decks. Of course, I couldn't come to the cottage without a toss deck. So I brought my greenie with me. And here it is, because I have 2 copies of the greenie. So I brought my first and favorite greenie. Oh, Candy's there. Yes, Lennon is there. Can you guys hear me? Because I can see you there. If you can hear me, I'm so proud of myself. Oh, so happy to see you guys here. You're the first guests at my cottage. So cool. So, but anyway, of course, there's no place for me without a toss greenie. Oh, you can hear me? Yes, thanks, Lennon. What's Candace saying? Honey, please tell me where you talk first about your cottage. I've watched videos over and trying to find it. What do you mean, Candy? When I first talked about my cottage, do you mean the cottage tour I did just a few days ago? Not sure. But anyway, here we are. This is the kitchen. We only have 2 rooms. I might try to move out the camera a bit at some point so you guys can see. And maybe at some point I will try to show you guys how this place looked before, the owner's stuff was in here, because it was kind of an episode from the Hoarders. So I've done a lot for this. Oh, there's somebody else. Hi, Astrid, joining. Sorry, guys, I'm watching because the camera is there and the computer is there. So that's why I'm looking like this all the time. Oh, thanks, Candy. When I talked about getting my cottage, I don't know when I've talked about it, because, this whole process of getting this cottage, it was a long one. We were watching cottages with the hubby for, I don't know, a long time. And we went to see different cottages, and no, they just weren't good. I wanted some forest. I wanted some nature. He wanted a big lake, a big lake, because he wants to go fishing with a bigger boat. So, and then we also had to consider money, because, the real fancy cottages by the lake, they are like expensive, like 150,000 euros up to 300,000 euros. So that wasn't an option. So there was also the price that we needed. Oh, there's hubby in the chats. Love you too. You were trying to find out if I would move totally. No, this is, so the point for this cottage is, this is 15 minutes away from our home. So, but on a countryside beside a lake. And this is just, because everybody in Finland has a summer cottage. Well, most people do. It's a really traditional way of, spending your vacations and summers and just to go and relax. So, and all the other videos that I've done, Candy, on the separate cottages up in Lapland, those have just been, 1 week rentals. But this is now rented for us for 6 months, and then hopefully she will stay, because she went up to north of Finland. She got a job there, but she has a 6 months trial period. I don't know. If she gets the job, we can buy this place, and that's the goal. So then we would have our own summer cottage near us and near a lake, which, and in a forest, so everybody is happy. After I saw you take the holiday by the lake with the fire room. Yeah. Yeah, the inspiration, we have had to, go to the rental cottages to get the environment. Yeah, Lennon, it's nice. It's to get a place where you can retreat and go, and for like now, it's just me. I didn't even take the snorting dog because first of all, I wanted to test the mic. I have a new mic and I have a camera, so I wanted to try everything, and I didn't want you guys to hear the continuous snorting sounds. No, Lennon, this isn't in Lapland, because Finland is like quite a long country. Here is our beautiful map, I know. Here's our capital, Helsinki, by the sea, in this most southern part of Finland. And then we live here, where my thumb is near Tampere area, so still really south. In Lapland is up here, this part. And it takes like 12 hours for us to drive here from the thumb up to my hand. So that's Finland. But no, this is not in Lapland. This is southern parts of inner Finland, and Finland is called the land of 1,000 lakes. We have like shitload of lakes, and next to the cottage is a big lake that connects to another lakes and another lakes. So we can take a boat and just, go from at least three cities, I don't know, maybe more. But yeah, we have, because Finland has a lot of seashore. So many people have their cottages by the seashore. But then in the inner parts of country, we have a lot of lakes. And people prefer to have their cottages by the water. I'm going to check out the comments. Yes, Astrid, I am happy. I couldn't be more happier. It took, and to get this place, it was January when we came here to see this for the first time. I heard about this place when I was at my barber or hairdresser, however you call them in English. So I was complaining to her that we've been trying to find a cottage and we can't find a cottage. And then she said that, well, one of my other customer has a cottage, but, it's in the middle of the forest. It's in the middle of the woods. And I was like, oh, tell me more. And it was this place. But it took several months for her to fix out everything up there in the north, with her new job and getting a house there because she needed to move with 2 big dogs, the 3 chickens, 2 roosters, and 2 cats. And this is a 2-room cottage with no running water. And they were all living here. Well, not the chickens in the house, of course. They have their own chicken home there. But they were all living here all year round. So that's kind of hardcore. I'm just going to check on the comments a bit. Oh, hi, Nancy. Yeah, I was also looking April Happies today, Candy's video before I took a nap. Yeah, but that's the thing with the cottage. So it's, 15 minutes away from my home. I'm going to be coming here all the time. And, then I can sleep over if I want to, or then I can go home and take a shower. We do have a sauna here, but no running water. So we have to carry all the water and, figure that shit out. But those are small things. Yeah, but I wanted to just, test the gear and show you the decks that I brought with me. So keep on popping the questions in the comments. I'll be anyway rambling. But yes, the Toth Greenie. No question about it. But now I have a greenie back home and I have a greenie in here. But I took my favorites, which comes in this box that I really love. It has this, can you see it? It has a beautiful sun, stamp there. But that was an absolute yes. And one of the decks that kind of link into this whole place, this whole cottage, is the Intuitive Tarot by Scylla Conway. Because I don't know if some of you watched me interviewing Scylla, and we spoke about this card, the 4 of Batons. And you see there is this, can you see it well? Like an hourglass, and then there's the glass bubble, and inside that there's a cottage with smoke coming out of the chimney, and the figure, the bold figure, is walking towards the cottage. And I said to her that this was kind of the image of the dream of this cottage to me. And I said that this is the feeling when I imagined myself walking to this place for the first time, when it was mine. So that's why I wanted to bring this deck also. Lennon is talking about the Hex Couture bags. Yes, Hex Couture bags. Hex Couture is a small Finnish business that is located like half an hour away from me, and they make amazing tarot cases. I have several of them. Yes, but the Intuitive Tarot, there we have the devil there. But I think because this deck hasn't been with me for so long, and because of the 4 of Batons, I wanted to take this deck. Oh, what's Candace saying? Oh, I could cry saying that. I love people getting a dream. Yeah, Candy, because I made this vision board. It is in my Instagram. I don't know. I posted it between the change of the year, this year or somewhere. And I wanted to do that vision board and manifest myself a cottage. I wanted it to be the red traditional Finnish cottage with the white boards, I don't know, and white windows. That's really traditional Finnish. And now I have it. Just how to manifest those dreams and make them come true. Astrid, when I watched your last movie, I thought it's just something. No, it's just 15 minutes. It's like a second home, but in a totally different world, because we live in a city. Well, it is a small city. It has 8,000 people, but to me it's city. And this is just countryside. There's just nature, few cottages. There's no cars going by, nothing. The silence and the birds and everything is amazing. Yeah, Candy, it is fantastic. But when we're talking about the decks and Scylla, I of course have this Shimmering Veil here with me because I have 2 copies of that. I don't know. Do you guys get second copies of your decks? I do. Because I know I love this deck. Sometimes these decks that I think that I wouldn't connect with end up surprising me. And Scylla's artwork is just like that, because I first thought that maybe not, but the instant when I got this deck. But it was the same with the Toth. I thought that I would hate that thing. It always happens to me. Yes, but Astrid, thanks to you, I bought Shimmering Veil and love it. Oh, I'm so happy because this deck is amazing. And I have a package on the way on the mail. I have the Multi-Dimensional Divas, the Oracle deck by Scylla Conway coming up. So I'll show it to you guys. And if anybody's interested, Simon at the Hermit's Cave has a walkthrough already about it. But once again, I don't want to watch it before I get mine because I want to see it first. And after that, the first thing I'm going to watch Simon's video. Lennon is saying, I only have 2 copies of Toth and they aren't even, even the good ones. Lennon, I'll try to, because I'm good at finding, decks. I'll try to find a greenie for you and ship it to you one day. Candy is saying you need to look at the Shimmering Veil again. You have none of her decks. Well, yeah, I love Scylla's decks. Both of these are really different, but I love both of them. But my favorite is always the Shimmering Veil because it surprised me so much. Will I film opening it? The Divas? Yes, absolutely, yes, with a good time. Because I'm not an Oracle person. I'm not good with Oracles at all. I have only currently 3 Oracle decks, which I use really seldom. One I gifted to a friend, but I actually have 1 Oracle deck at the Cottage. I don't know if you guys can see it well. It's the Season of the Witch Samhain Oracle. I got it because I saw this deck on Saturnarium's channel, and I don't know, it looks so cool in her garden. So I thought that this would be a cute witchy deck to have at the Cottage. So I couldn't resist. But these are the Oracle cards that they have these small sentences like this is altar, a sacred devotion, a worship, skin deep rising from the ash, the waters you keep. So, but these have these little text pieces. I haven't watched all of these cards. I don't know what's in each of them because I want to keep it like a surprise deck because it's, not very thick. It's gilded with this beautiful red gilding. I don't know how many cards is in here. 44 cards, but I haven't watched all of them because I shuffle and I take one and I see what it is because I want to keep some surprises. But yeah, I'm not good with oracles, so I really want to see if Scylla's oracle, the Multi-Dimensional Divas, will work for me. And I loved in the interview when she picked me 1 card. And it was that kind of, I don't remember the title of the card, but it was kind of the becoming. And the card was linked to me and this cottage. And I loved it. It was beautiful. Lennon is saying, I have not been lucky on oracles lately. I laughed so hard when I was watching your Angel Oracle deck and then the Instagram post that you did with the crystals. And no matter how many crystals I put, it doesn't work. Yeah. Yule deck. Candy. Yule deck. For this? I didn't know. I assume you talk about that one. So that will be cool. Yeah. Those kitchen cabinets are just completely divine. Thanks. The one on the back, there, it was from even the previous owner, not the lady who rented this for me, but the old dude, I don't know, who was living here. Some old man was living here before, and he left that one. And that one, me and hubby went pick up from I found it from an online flea market, and I love it. It's my coffee cabinet. Yes, that one as a Yule deck. Thanks, Candy. Ooh, that's interesting. That's nice. I have to check it out. Lennon, I was looking at new oracle called Ancestor Spirit Oracle, and they have sauna card. Ah, sauna. I have to show you guys the sauna in this place someday. That's hardcore. You know, if you've seen the video with the double outside toilet, that's cool. Yeah, but the sauna is cool too. I haven't tried the sauna yet, but at least the stove's inside here. I've been cooking once with this metal stove here, but I haven't tested the fireplace in the bedroom yet. Oh. Astrid is saying, I can't wait for the new Silas Tarot deck. Old Gods. Yeah, the Old Gods. Yes, it looked fantastic. The Old Gods, it's shaped like an octagon, hexagon. Somebody let me know, but it's like this. It's really interesting, the shape. And I love the idea that there's like 3 different gods or goddesses in every card, at least. And then there were like these stones from Göbekli Tepe, the temple, and I can't wait. That sounds so juicy. Lennon, I laughed so hard when he said you can sit with a friend in there. Yeah, maybe we have to try with the hubby and sit in the toilet together. Maybe not. Maybe not. Candy, you haven't lit any fires in the bedroom yet, honey. Perhaps you should borrow Lennon's oracle. Lennon, please send me that oracle so I could use it. I could totally use it in the fireplace to, really set it on fire. That would be the perfect use for that. But Lennon, that's good. Oh, that was so much fun. What time is it? I'm trying to keep this short this time, guys, so I'm just checking the watch. And the next deck, let's jump here, is the Moonchild. And why the Moonchild? I don't know. This kind of doesn't fit the atmosphere in any way. It doesn't have anything really nature, earthy, Finnish, going on. But the fact is that I haven't really worked with this deck. So I thought that because if I would limit the amount of decks that I have here at the cottage, then this could get more use. Because I more often take the Star Child at home. But I wanted to give the Moonchild its own place. So let's see. And I have pink curtains here. If you can't see them, but I have pink curtains and flowery curtains in the bedroom, which is, mind-blowing from me. I have black curtains with pink flowers in my bedroom. Who knew? So, yeah, I have a cotton candy side in me. Oh, what's the Candy saying, I would never have put the Moonchild with you. I'm always surprised. Yeah, me too. Some deck choices surprise me. Like the Lightseers. I didn't expect liking it. The Lightseers tarot looked like, because I was watching Candy your Happy's video today, and you had all those, Christmas lights going on everywhere, and the colors, and it's like exploding with colors and everything cute. So kind of the Lightseers is, I would see it there. But then we think about me with my black clothes and my motorcycles and, bad mouth. But I still like that. So I don't know. I'm not sure. The Star Child I really liked, but I haven't connected with the Moonchild yet. So I wanted to give it a try. And if I'm not happy with it, I'll just pass it on in the end. And then we've gone through this. Yes. Then the last deck, because I have 5 tarot and 1 oracle here at the cottage, and I'm going to try to keep it kind of a reasonable amount. It's the Mythology of Fennica tarot. I have the Finnish version called Ukonpakka, and this is totally a deck that fits to the cottage. It's in a little pouch with little foxes. We do have foxes running around here, so that's really fitting. And you can't get more, Finnish than the Mythology of Fennica tarot. But the honest reason here, I don't know, Lennon, you have the book in English, because I never read the book in English, even though it was on my table for a few months. But in the Finnish version of this book, when we talk about, I think this card, it's Tuli Emo, I think it's called something like Fire Mother, I guess, in English. But in here, in the book, she told this story of old Finnish customs, that it was really traditional that who would be the first person to lit the first fire and kind of create and bond with the fire mother in a home. So the first one to light that fire. And I love that story. It wasn't something that I knew before, even though I'm a Finn, but people don't have fireplaces anymore. But I love the story about the fire mother, and I actually had a special moment with this, because I have this cast iron cooking stove that I love. It has a little oven, so I can bake like nettle breads or, breads with any kind of herbs, do something in it. But it's all cooked with just fire. I don't have a gas stove or any electrical stoves here. We only have that, and then the barbecue outside. So I had a little moment with my, I don't know what one would call that, but the cooking stove. And I lit the fire for the first time. So first I took out all the old ash and lit the new fire. And I don't know, that was kind of cute. But I only have this book here about tarot because even though I am a Finn, and even though I know a lot about these stories, but I think that this deck is so different, so unique, that I want to give it more time, because at home I have like thousands of books and I keep on changing books and reading whatever and jumping on topic to topic. So I wanted this place to have one book where I could read like one card, one passage, one thing, and really sit and think about it. So I thought that this deck and this book would be the perfect ones for the cottage at first. Oh, milady, you're here. Hello. Courtesy bows from the cottage, milady. I'm trying to scroll back on the chat. Thanks, Cottage looking lush. Yeah, Mother of Fire. Thanks, Lennon. Does it tell you? Do you know if it tells you the story about lighting the fire in the fireplace for the first time in a home? Because I don't know. Because when I spoke with Susanna, she said that the Finnish book, it has these different stories that are not all included in the English version, so it's more simplified. And I promised all you guys to tell the story of Nakki, so the little guy with the fiddle, at some point, and I'm gonna do that. I might as well, while I'm here at the cottage, I might be reading these passages and then, translating them in my own words in English. And as always, when you're trying to find a card, it's probably at the end. So this is the Nakki creature, the little thingy with the violin there. So it has these stories in the Finnish version of the book. So I might be doing some story times. But these are the decks, and the only other book that I have here is a book of spells, I think is the correct title in English. It's old Finnish spells. But I'm going to be reading these to you guys at some point in Finnish. Because I think that you guys don't know Finnish. It might sound extra magical when I'm reading in Finnish. But these are just old, spells that not only the witches or the wise men used, but folk magic spells, which ended up being like these rhymes that kids would use. And some of them are still used in today's, like on the April Fool's Day or on Easter. So these old spells are still living in the people's language, even though nobody knows anymore where they came from. So, oh, the comments have gone wild. I haven't seen. Oh, Emily is here. Oh, it was stuck. My chat was stuck. There's Kim. Hi, everybody. Sorry, I'm being really bad with this. Yeah, Lennon said it does tell the story. Great. Well, that's the story that I met. The hobby is lurking there. Lennon is saying Nakki reminds me of the song "Devil Went Down to Georgia." Milady, do I have the toss? You asking seriously? Come on. Sure I do. I have the favorite greenie. So this is my number one greenie that I took. Yes, of course. I was thinking on getting the one that I trimmed the borders out, or the Finnish version, but no, I wanted to bring the greenie. Candy, of course, she has the top. Everybody's saying hi to hubby. Yeah, he's there. I don't like this StreamYard, how the chat is working. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to be technical. Emily is saying, I would love a greenie. Desperate to find and affordable on eBay. Yeah, eBay ain't the best. eBay ain't. It is. People selling stuff on eBay know what they are selling, and they overprice them all the time. So, but I'm always looking at different places. I know this one web shop in England. She sells semi-reasonable prices, used decks, but I don't remember that now. But if you want to know, send me like DM in Instagram or something, and I will link the web shop. She has a lot of great used decks there. Good choice. Few, yes. But on top of the decks, I have something interesting here. So I've never tried scrying with crystals. And actually, all the crystals that I bought early on my journey now are stolen by my daughter. For some reason, she got really interested of crystals, and I didn't want to go buying her bunches of crystals because that wasn't cheap. So I gave her all my crystals. But I found this. It's turning my face up. It's upside down. Hi, guys. Yes, but I got this ball here. I just have to hide it from sunlight so it won't burn the place. But some evening, I'm gonna take me some red wine and put the curtains on, get it black and dark, and some candles, and try scrying with the crystal ball. I'm trying to look at the Haltia. Now, Lennon is asking, is Haltia? Yes, Haltia is. It's kind of an elf and a fairy. I don't know. It's hard. It's super hard to try to translate Finnish words, but Haltia, they are like, they can be in different forms. They can look like kind of gnomes with the, hats like this. But then you could have like a haltia in the forest, so metsän haltia, and they can be in different places, and then they would look like different creatures. But haltia is a magical little creature anyway. But I don't know what's the correct term, because in English you have so many more words in like magical and tarot stuff and everything, that Finnish language is lacking kind of the broad magical vocabulary that you guys have. You got yours, a greenie with 30 pounds. They spelled it wrong in the listing, but you got it with 30 pounds. That's a steal. I paid 50 euros of this, but this is in perfect shape. But that I bought in Finland. But I've been planning on, if I see greenies, buy them in Finland and sell them to you guys if you guys want them. I'm just checking the chat. Yeah, talking just about the greenies. Yeah, but these are the decks. At the deck, you guys want me to move the camera around a bit? If I can, I can try. If you want to see something else. But I have a lot of candles everywhere. This is how the kitchen cabinets are looking. We have this really traditional Finnish paper with pink flowers on it. I have some chocolate and coffee in there. Thanks, Emily. It is lovely, and it's kind of witchy. I have my baby cauldron here, and I have my big cauldron here. And all the herbs are already growing outside on the windowsill. And then there's a lot of, when the nature wakes up, I can see what's out there and pick all these things. But I can try to show you outside. Let's hope if everything will break down. Let's hope not. Oh, this is kind of scary. I will try to show you. So this is what I see from my window. And between those two trees there, I'm going to have my hammock. So that's going to be the hammock place. And there's that cabin. And that one. And then there's the wind chime that Lennon has at the Bible Belt in US, which I bought up in Lapland. So I think that's funny. So I have that there. So I hear when people come. And there's the door to the bedroom. Oh, the fireplace thingy or the cooking thingy. That's there. So there I lit the first fire with the card of Fire Mother. Yep. Let's put you guys down before I get motion sickness. We are forever linked. Yes, we are, Lennon. Even without the wind chime. We are. Have I gone swimming yet, honey? No, not yet here. But already 2-3 weeks ago, I went swimming at a friend's cottage. But then there was ice, so we had to break the ice first. We didn't have the ice drill, so we just poked it, and we made a small hole in the ice, and it was like this deep, and we had to, swing ourselves there. But yeah, we went swimming, but I'm definitely gonna go swimming as soon as I figure out the sauna. But I have to walk to the beach for, I don't know, 200 meters to get to the water. Yeah. Never thought it'd be so interesting to see somebody's door. Yeah. Thanks, Candy. I love that door. And by the way, I will show you my door again. I hope you guys can still hear me when I go there. But you can see how tiny the door is. My head is here and the door ends here. So every time I come in, I have to scooch in, and it's the same with the bedroom door. And I've hit my head already 3 times, and cursing in Finnish isn't beautiful. And my daughter was laughing at me. She was laughing, so hard. And then I was like, when you hit your head for the next time, I'm going to laugh. It hurts like the motherfucker. Skinny dipping. Yes. In Finland, when you are at the cottage, you do skinny dip. It's really natural because you go to sauna naked and then you swim naked. It is just what it is. We don't have like nude beaches. They are not a thing. So people don't go to the beach with the kids and hang out nude. But if they are at the cottage and on a private beach, they swim nude. Yeah, Emily, it hurts so bad when you really hit it on the wood. Yeah, that's that. But hey guys, it's been almost 45 minutes. I plan to do a 30 minutes. Sorry, hubby. I'm coming soon. I'm going to pack. Come and make some. I need to make this nacho dish for the family. So I'm going to cook for the family. But hey, thanks. Once again, I'm so touched that all you came in. I was really nervous because first time in StreamYard. Once again, thank you, Manuela at Place of Stillness. You didn't help me this time, but you have trained me so well that I could do it by myself. So I'm kind of super proud, old lady getting the hang of this. But I'm happy you came to my cottage. Wish I could have you all here in real life. Offer you guys some champagne and beer, because of course I have champagne glasses, like real champagne flutes here at the cottage. Because you might need a mimosa in the morning or something. I don't know. Is anybody of you having Mother's Day this weekend? I don't know, but in Finland it is. Sunday is Mother's Day. So note to home, maybe a mimosa in the morning. Okay, guys. Thanks for coming. I was so happy that you were here. First, I thought that I'm going to babble here all by myself because I didn't see anything happening in the chat. So it's always nerve-wracking. But see you next time, guys. Thanks. Bye.